We're back this Tuesday with more commemoration here on our channel, Legends Leaving. We put together this video to honor the famous stars who died today, June 4th, 2024. Legendary people who made important contributions to their works and who have since died. We're sorry for the family and friends lost. Peace out. But first, please show your love by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the station so you can see more. In this video, we'll talk about some bad news about the actress Dolly Parton. Mark D. Ross, better known by his stage name Brother Marky, made a huge impact on the music business as a rapper and one of the first people to use the term Miami bass. He was born in 1966 in Rochester, New York. When he was 11, he and his mother moved to Los Angeles. Brother Marky was already famous by the early 1980s. He began with the Careful Crew and showed off his rapping skills. David Hobbs, also known as Mr. Mix, a big name in the Miami bass scene, heard him do fight raps and became interested in him. Hobbs was in the band 2 Live Crew, which had just brought the Miami bass sound to Florida and made a name for itself there. When a member quit, Brother Marky filled in so well. His sense of humor and singing skills fit right in with the group's style. Brother Marky, Hobbs, Christopher Wong Wan, Fresh Kid Ice, and Luther Campbell, also known as Luke Skywalker, made up the most famous group of 2 Live Crew. Their big break came when their first record, The 2 Live Crew Is What We Are, went gold in 1986. Their success did not come without debate, though. The group's explicit songs caused debates and lawsuits across the country. They were charged with profanity but were found not guilty in the end. Even though there were problems, 2 Live Crew kept putting out hit records like Move Something and As Nasty As They Want to Be Staying at the Top of Miami bass. Brother Marky tried out different kinds of songs in the 1990s. He made the duo Too Nasty to show how versatile he was. He even worked with Ice-T on the famous song 99 Problems, which was released in its original form. Brother Marky's influence goes beyond 2 Live Crew. He got back together with the band several times and they put out records and went on tours until Wong Wan died in 2017. Brother Marky himself died in 2024 when he was 58 years old. Though Brother Marky was a devout Christian, he never thought twice about singing 2 Live Crew's famously explicit words. He was a complicated and skilled artist who helped define Miami bass and still has an impact on rappers today. Football fans are sad about the death of Larry Allen Jr., a titan on the offensive line who died suddenly on June 2nd, 2024 at the age of 52. Allen died while on vacation with his family in Mexico. The cause is unknown at this time. Allen was a force on the field and was known for being very strong and quick. After 14 years in the NFL, mostly with the Dallas Cowboys, he made a name for himself. Here are some of the most amazing things he has done. Super Bowl champion Larry Allen played on the winning Dallas Cowboys team in Super Bowl XX. He is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Allen's place among the NFL's greats is solidified after being named in 2013. Picks for the Pro Bowl, 11 choices to the Pro Bowl show how consistently good Allen was at the game. The All-Pro Award. He was so good that 6 first-team All-Pro choices only made things stronger. Allen spent most of his professional career with the Dallas Cowboys, but he also played his last 2 seasons with the San Francisco 49ers and was named to the Pro Bowl both times. Allen's skills were clear in college. Before he joined the NFL, he started at Boot College and then moved on to Sonoma State University, where he was an All-American twice and a champion. Allen's influence goes beyond the field. Like his dad, his son, Larry Allen, I played guard for the Harvard Crimson football team. When Larry Allen Jr. dies, it leaves a hole in the sports world. People will remember him as a winner, a strong player, and a real inspiration. Janice Page, a beautiful redhead who wowed crowds for almost 60 years, died peacefully at her home in Los Angeles on June 2nd, 2024. She was 101 years old. Page was born Donna Mae Chaden in Tacoma, Washington. She fell in love with singing at a young age and was playing lead roles in local shows by the time she was 5. After high school, she moved to Los Angeles, where she met her wartime sweetheart at the Hollywood Canteen and wowed people with her music. Warner Bros. Saw this and offered to make a movie based on it. Paige, on the other hand, missed the excitement of live shows. She quit Hollywood to live in the big city of New York, where she had a big hit in the 1951 comedy Mystery Remains to Be Seen. She was also a big hit as a cabaret singer because of how engaging she was on stage. In 1904, she became famous when she played the unforgettable Babe in the famous show The Pajama Game. Hollywood wanted a different leading lady for the movie version, but Paige's reputation stayed firmly in the theater. Paige had parts in films and TV shows, as well as captivating stage performances throughout her career. She was so funny that she even had her own series called It's Always Jan. There were hard times in Paige's life. She bravely told everyone in 2001 about the damage she did to her voice cords and her amazing journey to recovery. She talked about a sexual assault she went through early in her work later that same year. Janice Paige is a Hollywood legend and a fighter for survivors. She has left behind an unforgettable legacy that will continue to inspire people for years to come. The sports writer T.J. Simers died on June 2nd, 2024, at the age of 73. He was known for his sharp wit and direct style. In his last days, he fought brain cancer. Simers' work lasted for many years and included jobs at well-known newspapers like the Los Angeles Times 1990 to 2013 and the Orange County Register until he quit on his own. He also wrote for other newspapers across the country. Simers was a controversial figure, even though his work won him the California Sports Writer of the Year award in 2000. He often took a confrontational stance, and his harsh criticisms made athletes, managers, and even his own editors angry. Some people liked how brave he was, while others thought he was mean. Simers' legal battle with the Los Angeles Times made his image as a tough guy even stronger. When he had a stroke, he sued the paper for age and health discrimination, saying they fired him because of his age and health. At first, a jury gave him millions of dollars, but the case went through more legal twists and turns. Even though there have been problems, Simers has had a huge effect on sports writing. His skill to start conversations and question the way things were done will be remembered for a long time. Andrzej Kostenko was a very skilled person who worked in polished films. He died on June 1st, 2024, at the age of 87. Kostenko was born in Lodz, Poland, in 1936. During his work, he did a lot of different things. Author of screenplays, director of films, actor, and photographer. Some of his most famous work was with the famous director Roman Polanski on some of Polanski's early short films. There aren't many facts about the films Kostenko worked on with Polanski, but this collaboration shows Kostenko's early promise and his involvement in the polished film scene. Kostenko's filmography probably includes more than just his work with Polanski. It shows how skilled he is both in front of and behind the camera. Unfortunately, without more information, it is not possible to get a fuller picture of his work. Even with the problems, one thing is still clear. Andrzej Kostenko made important advances to polished film that should be recognized. He was a versatile director who left behind a body of work that needs to be examined. American comedian and actor Michael Bataille died suddenly at his home in Ypsilanti, Michigan on June 1st. He was best known for his part as Dennis Markowski on the hit TV show Breaking Bad. He was 52 years old. Bataille's comic skills showed up early in life. She was born to Jordanian and American parents. After dropping out of Wayne State University and coming to Los Angeles, he tried to become an actor. He has been in movies and TV shows like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and The Bernie Mac Show, but his most famous part was as Dennis Markowski, the manager of a laundromat in Breaking Bad. The reason Bataille died is still a touchy subject. At first, his family thought he had a heart attack, but the Washtenaw County Medical Examiner's Office said it was likely suicide or asphyxiation by hanging. So, no matter what happened with his death, Bataille's family will always remember how he could make other people laugh and smile. In addition to his comedic skills, he left behind a memorable performance in a TV hit. John Herbert Todd was a great coach in Australia who died in June 2024 at the age of 86. His death was deeply felt by the sport. Unfortunately, Todd's playing career at South Fremantle was cut short by injury. He had a great first season and won the famous Sandover Medal when he was only 17, but he made the most of his time off the pitch. Todd started a journey as a teacher that would last for more than 40 years and include an amazing 700 games. He was a great coach, and he led 3 different WEFL teams to Premiership glory: East Fremantle, South Fremantle, and Swan districts. By accomplishing this amazing feat, he became the 2nd teacher in history to hold such an honor. John Todd had an impact on people in more than one state. He was a big reason why the West Coast Eagles made it to the finals for the first time ever in 1988. His ability to motivate and grow top-level talent is shown by this success story. Todd's reputation is strengthened by the fact that he is a hero in the West Australian Football Hall of Fame and a coach in the Australian Football Hall of Fame. These important awards show how much of an impact he had on the John Herbert Todd, will be known as a great coach whose hard work and strategic brilliance changed Australian football forever. The world of music will never be the same without Harry Van Hoof. He was a famous Dutch conductor, songwriter, and music arranger. He was born on March 16, 1943, and throughout his career, he did amazing things and made important advances to the music business. Many great productions were made possible by Van Hoof's skill and hard work. His own production company shows how entrepreneurial and musically gifted he was. Sophie by Johnny Lyon was his first big hit as an arranger, and it set the stage for his long and successful career. As a well-known figure in the Eurovision Song Contest, Harry Van Hoof led the Dutch team 15 times, from 1972 to 1994, showing how influential and knowledgeable he is about the competition. There was a clear break in Harry Van Hoof's personal life, but it went hand in hand with his work life. He was separated from singer Tree Dobbs. The two of them used to be together, and their music was mixed together. Even though he had problems in his personal life, Van Hoof never stopped loving what he did. Many of the arrangements and compositions he left behind have had a lasting effect on both listeners and musicians. The sad news is that Harry Van Hoof died on June 1st, 2024, at the age of 81, after effects from a long illness. His death marks the end of an age in Dutch music, but his work will continue to inspire and affect musicians and composers in the years to come. There were many confused and scary rumors on Facebook today that the well-known American singer, songwriter, and actress Dolly Parton had died. People who like and follow the 78-year-old Hollywood star were angry about these reports, which spread quickly. They were afraid the star would die. But it's been shown that these stories are not true. Dolly Parton is still alive and well. American singer, songwriter, actress, and businessman Dolly Parton was born on January 19, 1946 in Locust Ridge, Tennessee. Many people know her as Dolly. She came from nothing and became famous in the 1960s and 1970s with hits like Jolene and I Will Always Love You. She also became an actress and had major parts in 9 to 5 and Steel Magnolias. Parton is also a great businesswoman. She co-owns the Dollywood theme park and a generous person who is known for her literacy program, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. She has been happily married to Carl Dean since 1966 and has stayed healthy, talking freely about her plastic surgery and past mental health problems. She continued to care about people's health by giving $1 million to COVID-19 vaccine studies in 2020.